Hey everyone, my name's Woody and I'm an interpretive naturalist here with Summit Metro Parks. If I'm not out hiking the trails or working in my garden, you can find me here at Hampton Hills Mountain Bike Park, located at 2092 Tice Road in Akron, Ohio. Hampton Hills offers over 7 miles of mountain bike trails right now. From beginner to moderate, intermediate, and advanced, there's a trail for everyone out here. Before I show you a preview of the beginner loop, we need to talk safety first. One of the most important rules here at Hampton Hills is a helmet is required at all times. Also, there's no hiking along the trails or pets along the trails. A quick tip, there's no drinking water available here, so make sure you bring plenty of water. It can get really hot when you're out in the sun. I'd like to suggest not wearing headphones when you're riding. I know it sounds tempting, but you need to hear what's going on around you. Also, carrying a cell phone in your pocket while you're riding is a good idea in case your bike fails or you might wreck. Another suggestion is riding with a friend, socially distanced, along the trail. Let's talk trail etiquette. Rule number 1 of trail etiquette is ride open trails. If the trail is closed, it's closed for a reason. It's probably too muddy, and riding on that surface could damage the trail, making it closed for longer. If you want to check the status of Hampton Hills Mountain Bike Trail, go on Twitter and at SMP Mountain Bike. The latest update will be if the trail is open or closed. Some more trail etiquette for you. Be aware of your surroundings. Follow the signage as you're riding along the trail. And don't tailgate. Give some rider space. If you're passing someone, if you're the faster rider, announce that you desire to pass and wait for the rider in front of you to yield. And if you're the slower rider, announce that you're yielding, but wait until you find a safe spot to stop. There's no rush. Before you hit the trail, I always suggest checking your bike to make sure that everything's in working order. First, you want to check your brakes, make sure they're working well. Then you want to check your tire pressure to make sure your tires have enough air. Give it a good squeeze there, that feels good. And this feels good as well. And then one last thing you like to do is check to make sure your bike is shifting properly. And Summit Metro Parks has installed this bike stand here to allow you to do so. It's very helpful. And before we hit the trails, I just want to remind you to make sure you're riding at your own skill level. Mountain biking is a sport that is inclusive of all skill levels. Remember, you were a beginner once too, so please be patient. Also, when going around a blind curve, always assume there's another rider there. You never know what's around that curve. It could be a fallen tree, it could be an animal. Which leads me to animals. If you see an animal on the trail, do your best not to scare it and give it plenty of space. Imagine if you scared a deer down the side of a ravine as another rider is riding switchbacks up. That could be pretty sketchy. Alright, I think I've covered everything. Oh wait, I have one more tip for trail etiquette. Be safe and have fun. Now let's hit that beginner's loop. Welcome to the A loop, or the beginner's trail. This is a 0.23 mile trail that's identified by white signage. It's great for beginners because it's relatively flat and wide most of the time. It does offer 3 skill features, or wooden obstacles, placed on the trail throughout. The rider has the option to attempt these obstacles, or ride around them if they're uncomfortable with it. The A loop does connect to the B loop, which is a green trail, or a moderate trail, towards the end. Carefully watch the signage so you know where you're going at all times. Again, my name's Woody, and I'm an interpretive naturalist with Summit Metro Parks, and I'd like to thank you for watching our Hampton Hills mountain bike video preview. Today we covered a little bit of bike safety, trail technique, and you got to see a preview of the beginner's loop. Check back soon for more video previews of other loops and trails at Hampton Hills. Have a safe ride!